All right, everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is October the 28th, and on this day in 1886, President Grover Cleveland of the United States of America dedicated officially the Statue of Liberty, which was a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States, on what was Benolbies? It was had a different name back then, Benolbies Island, but which would become Liberty Island today. And it was fully erected. Now, the statue, like I said, was a gift from the French people, including the base. It's about 35 feet up in the air. It's a pretty big statue. If you've never seen it in person, it's very, very, very nice. And it also would have not been the green patina that we see today. It wouldn't have been that green color, which I would say is pretty iconic with the Statue of Liberty, but it would have been a copper color because it is copper, mostly. There's maybe a little bit more mixed in there, but who's to say? But it's mostly copper. So it would have been, honestly, I really wish I would have been able to see it back then. We don't have any pictures, but we do have a lot of paintings and drawings and things like that from that time of what it would have looked like. But it would have looked very, very pretty, especially at night with the lights shining on it. Imagine coming in on a boat and seeing that. Man, I'd be like, whew, this is definitely the place to be. But it also shows the deep friendship that America and France had and kind of has had for a long time. I know a lot of people nowadays kind of joke on France, and probably sometimes for good reason. But France really gave us our independence in many ways. Obviously, there are other nations that helped with that, but France played the largest part in that. And they have meant a lot to the United States' people for a long time. It's more of a modern thing that we don't like the French as much, maybe, but for most of our history, they were our closest friend, and we very much valued them. There's actually a famous story out of World War I that when the United States arrived, they were marching through Paris and things like that as like a military kind of parade kind of thing, showing, hey, look, the Americans are here. And they stopped at Lafayette's grave and said, Lafayette, we are here. So really shows that deep connection that the United States and the French really had. So we really much thank them for our giant green lady of liberty. Now you know.